Hi, this is Jennifer Kronk, and the video you're about to watch is a super quick video that I had to make because I was so excited. So I have used the 3-column note-taking technique now that I learned from Jeff Utecht for, I think it was about a year and a half ago when I got the idea from him at a conference that he spoke at. And he was kind enough to interact with us on the document. And so I love the concept of the 3-column note-taking, especially on Google Docs. So you can designate a column for, let's say, you wanted to take apart a book. So the first column can be in the author's perspective. The second column can be from the protagonist's perspective. You can do so many different things. Omniscient view, first-person view. You can do, if you're going in a different way. The method that Jeff used with us is during his talk, he had the first column be an administrative view, the middle column of the note-taking technique to be the teacher view or the teacher take of what he was discussing. And then on the third column, we had what I like to call, I got the term from Vicki Davis, which is a Google jockey. And the third column, the Google jockey, in this one particular thing, these three people are taking notes. The Google jockey can drop links and embed things that they hear brought up. So I had a lot of fun with this. And it was really great for me to be engaged. And I saw the use of this for especially our LD kids and the kids that have a very hard time being engaged and feeling successful in any aspect of any kind of collaborative work. So I brought this idea to this amazing math teacher that I have the honor of working with named Joe Perlman. And Joe, being a math teacher, thought about how this would apply to math. So I'm just prefacing the small clip that you're going to see with how Joe decided to use the note-taking technique in small groups in his math classes at the end of each unit or the end of each week. So I hope you enjoy it and look forward to making another video for you soon.
So I gotta erase this.
No, you don't have to erase it. You could just show again. So hi everybody, this is Jen Kronk and this is Joe Perlman.
Hi, how are you?
And Joe Perlman did this awesome example here of 3-column note-taking using Google Docs. And yes, you are seeing correctly, he is a math teacher. So Joe, can you show them how you used GMath to do this and what the concept of the note-taking is?
Yeah, absolutely. So my thought was basically you could set this up for groups of 3 in your classroom. So maybe as a weekly review or a chapter review. And basically you have your topic and you could approach it from an algebraic point of view. You could do it from a graphical point of view. We were talking about either doing it through calculator if you have the Nspire, or if not, you could have that third student going out on the internet and finding examples that match this, so there's extra things for the students to work on. And basically it was to go through GMath, and there's a graph feature, so that's what you're looking at in the middle, and you just essentially type in whatever you're working on. So in this case, 2x squared plus 3x plus 1. You have to play around a little bit with your windows, but it'll pull up your graph. So now you have a visual representation of what we're talking about, and students could take notes or whatever, write notes here about what you're actually looking for. In terms of the algebraic, there's a feature, if I could find it, add-ons. Also, I'll close out of here, where if you go into GMath, you can create a math expression, and what's nice is that you get the handwriting recognition, so you can actually write what you want and it'll pull in. It's pretty good with the text match, and you can go through line by line of what you're doing algebraically. So now you could start to make the point of, yes, I'm crossing at -1 and at -1/2, and show that on your graph. And then again, if you're going to do the picture or the calculator method, it would go in this spot. And I think if we did this probably for a couple chapters or go through a unit or a quarter, then you could start to populate really a good yearly review from start to finish.
And your concept is doing like groups of 3 in your class and each group going through for each chapter, right?
Right. And maybe at this point I'm thinking you can do it at the end of every week, so you summarize the week, or depending on the class and their makeup, maybe do it for every chapter, shorter or longer time periods. But yeah, so you summarize everything that we're doing.
Could you demonstrate for the people how easy it was to do the handwritten expression?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's really just toggling in and writing anything that you're trying to solve here. And you'll see it comes up in the bottom as to what you're looking for, and then it's just inserted. And after a second or so, it should pop in. I don't know where it went. Oh, right up here. I had the wrong cursor, but
Oh, okay.
you see that it did actually pop into a spot. So you just have to make sure you have it lined up for where you're going.
All
But
right.
the text match was pretty good.
That's great. Well, Joe, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.